What you go?
2024 was an iconic year. Oh, hey, man, in finance. And it all started with a little TikTok. You helped launch new authors and even got us back into bookstores. Your small businesses thrive.
Hello, y'all. We are live right now.
Now local spots on every corner are booming. You were the reason artists blew up and sparked whole movements. One little hippo had a big impact on endangered species. No, I said little hippo. Big impact. This year you laughed, yapped, and connected on here and in the real world.
Very demure, very mindful.
Because one little TikTok can spark a really big impact.
That's right, you know. Not so long ago, excuse me, somewhere between all of these dance trends, cooking hacks, a pocket of the internet out there fell in love with fuzzy, flappy little creatures. Bats. That's right, bats. And this was the brilliant work of Bat Conservation International, a small nonprofit that realized if you want to change hearts, if you want to change minds, and if you want to change global ecosystems, sometimes the fastest way to do that is through a 15-second video of a bat yawning in a tiny blanket. Since embracing TikTok in 2019 and hashtags like hashtag bat talk, hashtag bat appreciation day, Bat Conservation built a cult-like following of bat-loving humans who now swoon over winged creatures that were once only seen in horror films, next to Dracula, or do we have any Ace Ventura fans in the room? Let's take a look at some of these examples.
Who's this coming into my home?
Right?
She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream.
Come on. See, these videos show relatable bat drama. Bat naps, snack attacks. Did you know that they chirped? I had no idea. And do you know what the results of these simple little videos were? Website traffic soared, myths about bats were busted, and a global bat fan club was born. Y'all, this is the new frontier of social impact, where purpose-driven storytelling meets algorithm-driven platforms. Whether you're saving bats, whether you're supporting veterans, or fighting for equity, your mission doesn't need to shout louder. It needs to connect better. Platforms like TikTok give us the chance to turn everyday moments into movements, humanizing causes, sparking empathy, and turning passive viewers into passionate advocates. And when we can use those advocates correctly, we don't just raise awareness, we shift culture. Let's look at another one of their recent examples.
I do not know that answer right now, but I will do everything in my power to get that information for you.
All right, so this organization is not out there spending thousands of dollars on a social media budget and production and all of these things. They took a simple approach here. They embraced a current pop culture trend and a little bit of creativity. I mean, who doesn't love Jason Momoa, right? So the question isn't if your story belongs in this space, it's how boldly you're willing to tell it. Whether you're a nonprofit trying to reach new donors, a brand with a purpose-driven mission, or a creator with a community, the opportunity here is the same. Show up with heart, show up with a little bit of humor, and humanity. Because if bats can do it, then so can you. Every month, 170 million Americans come to TikTok to connect and to be entertained. One of the reasons TikTok is so popular is because it is the platform of discovery. For the nonprofits in the room, there is a constant opportunity to be discovered by someone new. The old playbook from just 5 to 10 years ago, your press releases, your door-to-door canvassing, your mailers, your staged PSAs, they're no longer resonating like they used to. Your purpose alone, your organizational purpose alone, is not what drives people. It's not what moves people. People want to feel something. They want to relate to the people that they're helping. They want to know that your organization is authentic and doing really good work. Real stories told by real people in real time. One of the reasons our users feel so comfortable on TikTok is that we make sure it is a safe place for everyone. We believe that creativity and authenticity can only thrive in a space where people feel safe, supported, and welcomed. That's why safety is at the core of everything that we do. And it's not something we do alone. We have built a global team of experts dedicated to this mission. Former PhDs, law enforcement, child safety advocates, people who don't just understand safety, but care deeply about our doing right by our community. We work closely with independent third-party organizations, nonprofits, and leading safety experts to shape the policies and tools that keep TikTok a trusted space. This includes our community guidelines, which outline what is allowed and what's not on our platform, which prohibits things like bullying, scamming, and graphic content. We've also introduced dozens of safety features like family pairing that lets parents set time limits, filter keywords, or even fully restrict access to the app for their teens. And in our Safety Center, you'll find expert-backed resources developed with partners like the Cleveland Clinic and the Crisis Text Line, all designed to help our community navigate the global digital world with confidence and with care. Because when people feel safe, they don't just engage, they thrive. And here is some living proof. Last fall, together with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, TikTok launched in-app Amber Alerts, bringing urgent, time-sensitive alerts directly to people's For You feeds. We have now expanded nationwide, unlocking the power of 170 million Americans to help bring families back together and to restore hope. Now, speaking of hope, I want to introduce you to a Lego set. Little Bricks Charity, a really small nonprofit in tiny Chesapeake, Virginia. They got started with a really simple mission: bring smiles to hospitalized children through Lego donations. And through TikTok, that mission quickly evolved into a movement. By embracing a creator-first, behind-the-scenes approach, they invited viewers into every aspect of their nonprofit's journey: the triumphs, the setbacks, and even the heartbreaks.
Last week, man, we got what felt like it was a miracle. A $95,000 donation for Little Bricks Charity to help hospitalized kids all over the nation. I received this donation from a man who said he was dying of cancer, who said he loved what we did and the kids that we helped because he felt what they were going through. He wanted to leave a legacy, he told me. 2 days later, we received a check for $95,000. Friday, I deposited that check, and for 2 days, felt like all the work, all the late nights, all the long hours, everything had led to that moment of just happiness, and everything we needed was there.
And you guessed it, that $95,000 check bounced. Now, see, that content is raw. That's real. And that works. In just a single year, Little Bricks saw their videos viewed over 9 million times. And during one single 5-day TikTok Live campaign, Little Bricks raised over $45,000. They showed what's possible when authenticity and storytelling go hand in hand. As of today, Little Bricks has now served over 17,000 children. And TikTok didn't just help them fundraise, it helped them scale. With this new visibility, they attracted new corporate sponsors, and they built a community that sees itself as part of their impact. This fall, Little Bricks will be selling its Lego sets nationwide in Walmarts across the country. And they're not alone. Most people don't know this, but 2 in 3 TikTok users donate money or items to nonprofit organizations. 2 in 3. Half of those say they do it monthly. Do we have any development professionals in the room? I'm just saying. This is another reminder that people don't just support causes, they support stories. And when those stories are told with honesty, vulnerability, and heart, the results can be extraordinary. And speaking of the heart, the American Heart Association recently hosted its Heart Saver Heroes event, hosted on TikTok Live. They brought 20 different creators from across the country together for a trivia game show. In this game show, they raised awareness and funds for heart health. We brought in a host, JT Laybourne, who's a 2-time heart surgery survivor who guided the event with purpose and humor, challenging creators and viewers with fast-paced trivia designed to teach life-saving information. In just 2 hours, over 3 million TikTok users tuned in. They learned about prevention, early warning signs, and the importance of heart-healthy habits. And to top it all off, they used our TikTok donation sticker to raise funds while doing so, with all of those funds going directly to support research, advocacy, and community outreach. You guys, this stuff just blows me away. Organizations, individuals, creators, they're not out there just posting videos. They're building movements. Whether they're sharing personal stories, advocating for causes, or spotlighting community needs. Creators like JT Laybourne, or Jeanette O'Kay, or Johnny Vargas, who are both here with us this week. They have the power to spark real change through short-form video storytelling. What starts as a 30-second clip can quickly turn into a national conversation, or a fundraising campaign, or a wave of volunteers showing up when you need them the most. This is the power of TikTok. It's entertaining and it's joyful, yes, and we love that. But it's also become a critical channel for getting important information into the hands of millions instantly. With its speed, reach, and relatability, TikTok empowers organizations to break through the noise and deliver messages that matter most when time is short. And during these moments, people don't just scroll, they share, they act, and they engage. Just look at the American Red Cross, an institution over 140 years old. They decided they were going to reimagine how to reach this younger digital native audience. They developed relatable, playful content and transformed their presence on TikTok. By doing so, they engaged over 855,000 new followers and generated more than 36 million video views. But what's the coolest here with Red Cross is through this, they saw a 40% increase in blood donations. Their viral Snoopy t-shirt campaign not only inspired action, but it reshaped how this new generation connects with a legacy brand. And in moments of urgency, organizations like the Red Cross or Team Rubicon and Direct Relief have used TikTok to address misinformation, share disaster preparedness tips, and become a trusted source in real time. This is the power of platforms like TikTok. Not just to entertain, but to educate, to empower, and to mobilize. From CPR demonstrations to wildfire safety tips, from blood drives to hurricane updates. These moments aren't just content. This is community care in action. If your mission matters, it deserves to be seen. It deserves to be heard. And it deserves to be felt. Right where people are already paying attention. So whether you're a nonprofit, whether you're a brand, or you're a creator, the tools to drive change are already in your hands. Use them boldly, share stories that stick, show impact in motion, because a 15-second TikTok can do what full campaigns sometimes cannot. They can spark empathy, they can drive action, and they can start a movement. Join us at our workshop later this afternoon, and let's build a movement together. Thank you.